Jason Momoa stars in The Red Road, and previously he was Khal Drogo in the HBO show Game of Thrones. He co-wrote, directed, and starred in the independent film Road to Paloma, and will star as Aquaman in the Warner Brothers franchise Justice League and an Aquaman spinoff. Please welcome Jason Momoa.
Thank you.
And from an artistic point of view, as actors, do you find that the projects in television are maybe more attractive now than film, and why?
Yeah, absolutely. Just for an example, doing Sundance or Game of Thrones, doing 6 episodes and coming in for 2 months and having a beautiful character that you can develop and has an amazing arc that just isn't wrapped up in 2 hours. It's very exciting to do that and then be able to switch over and make your own thing or do a movie, save the galaxy, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. I can save the galaxy and also be on Sundance doing a beautiful, it's just a contemporary Native American piece for me. It's just that never happened. It's so beautiful that I get to do a show like this and also, save the world.
Julianne? Do you feel the same, Julianne?
I do think he can save the world, yes. If anyone can do it.
Jason, do you still get comments about Khal Drogo and asked to speak Dothraki?
Yeah, like right now. Yeah.
You're the sun, the moon, and the stars.
Yeah, I get it all the time, and it's, that's an honor to play I've never read anything quite like that, let alone see it on TV, so, yeah, it's a lonely existence, because there's really not a lot of people to talk to, you know what I mean? Not using it, you're gonna lose it.
Sign on for this huge, pretty much as big as you get in terms of blockbuster film as Aquaman.
Yep.
So badass. We're so proud of Jason.
So what can fans of the comic book expect?
Well, things are gonna be a little different. When I first went in, I met with Zach. His idea is pretty amazing. So the biggest thing is I'm excited for everyone to
Zach Penn?
Zack Snyder, sorry.
Oh, okay.
When I went in, he told me my jaw kind of drops. My jaw doesn't normally drop.
We wouldn't notice it anyway because of the beard.
Yeah. But it was, what he has planned for the DC world and for definitely for Aquaman is something that, I think I was brought on for a certain reason, and they got some really cool plans for him, and I'm excited for everyone to see it. But I really can't. It's pretty last year when I was on this panel, I was eating chicken breasts and in training, and I wasn't supposed to talk about anything I wasn't supposed to say anything until 2016. So I told a bunch of people they could punch me in the face if I was on it. So I'm gonna get hit a couple times, you know what I mean? So, but they finally released it. But I was supposed to keep a secret for 3 years. Yeah.
Michael Shannon has been here at the festival wearing Michael Shannon stars as General Zod, as we know, and he's been wearing an Aquaman t-shirt around town. Yes.
That's awesome.
What's your relationship there?
The other thing that is really exciting that Zach thought up, there's not to get in a whole, it's kind of like with Red Road, the Native American, the contemporary Native American story. There's not a lot of brown superheroes. And, I'm Polynesian, I'm half Polynesian, and what that's going to represent to every islander, to every brown kid that's out there is going to be it's really cool what they're doing with that. You know what I mean? So it's that's an honor to represent that.
Being more open and creative now in television than 20 years ago.
I just think the bar has been raised in everything. From technology to the art forms, to sports, and I think people are smarter, and they once you see certain levels, like you were talking about X-Files, you want that. Otherwise, it's shit. You know what I mean? I think really movies...
Well said.
Yeah. Movies have really set a tone, and they've changed, movies that have come along, and they've set a tone for TV shows, and that has through that has changed a lot of things too that I don't know. The bar's been raised.
That's true, but it really...
Another question down here in the front.
Hi, this is for Jason. I am from Rochester, New York, and I am an ocean person, and I have the very first Aquaman comic book.
Oh.
Because Aquaman was my very favorite character. Now, Jason, is Aquaman going to have a beard and a mustache in this movie?
Is Aquaman going to have a beard and
Well,
mustache?
I mean, just going off what you've seen so far, ma'am, I don't think he's going to be blonde or white. I mean, so I really can't tell you because I haven't shot it yet. I hate to disappoint, but, you know, I'm a little different than what those others. I hope you watch it with an open heart. And I went to school for marine biology. You know, it's a really honor to play this. And like I said, being Hawaiian, Kanaka Maoli, it's like, you know, Kanaloa and Maui are the greatest. Those are our superheroes. They're our gods. So, I mean, aside from the superhero thing, it's an honor just to be representing those are our gods.
Well, you mentioned the word honor, and I'm going to say, at 74 years of age, I cannot wait to swim in the pool.
Oh, man, I'm sweating. What's your name again? I'm just like, I hope you like it. We're recording this. We got to show Warner Brothers. Go ahead and stand up and look at her. No.
I want to see you after.
Thank
All
you.
right.
New to you.
Another question? This woman here.
I'm just curious in terms of, you know, going from the cinema and then acting on television. How do you as actors prepare your craft? Do you feel pressured to get it right immediately? You know, you just don't have that luxury maybe when you're doing a movie versus doing TV. So how do you develop your character and get into that role pretty quick and make the magic happen?
Yeah, I'm definitely on the same page. I just I get high and excited off of the areas where I'm unsure, and I've went to those places where and pushed my character, like in Game of Thrones. There's some things that weren't originally in there, and I don't think a lot of people, well, they didn't plan on being maybe as Drogo being as big as it came out to be. And every day, I mean, I'd come in and it's their job to pull me back. You know what I mean, you're hired to, that's what directors and producers, my job is to come in and here's my ideas and this is what I studied for and these are the things that I brought to it. And, you know, and then it's a collaborative. You come in and they're like, fuck, they rewrote some stuff and we changed some stuff on the book. And, you know, George, you know, I'm not doing that on purpose to do that. But like, if it's not in the book, I would just wanted to see Drogo hurt someone. Like, I just got done doing Conan cutting 16 heads off in a scene. I'm like, I think we should probably get this great idea. We should just like rip this. Someone yells at my wife, I'm gonna rip his throat out. I mean, and I don't even need any weapons. Let's just do it with no fighting.
Was there ever any because you became so popular, your character, any conversation about not killing you? That's what happened with Aaron Paul. He was not supposed to make it out of season 1. And then it wasn't really his popularity. It was the character was clicking so well with Walt White. It just didn't make sense. He was doing a lot for the plot that needed. So they rethought it. Did they ever talk about that with you?
You know, I mean, obviously the flashbacks and stuff, they rewrote for that because a lot of people love Drogo but you know, he has to die. He absolutely has to die. And I think George is a genius for killing him because you hate him in the beginning, you absolutely fall madly in love with him because he's falling in love and you just see that he's gonna do anything for her. And then he dies of a goddamn scratch. Well, he actually dies from a fucking pillow, to tell you the truth. It's genius, you know what I mean? It's absolutely genius. It's like how Attila was taken out. I mean, like, that's the stuff that's, he has to die. And I would wish I could have done some more, because it would be amazing to do, you know, let's just maybe kill him in season 2. Let's kill some more things. Let's fall in love a little more. And, but, you know, it's great, because she transforms into him, she takes that, and she has to go on her own path. So, I mean, that's really he had to die.
This woman right here.
I think that's an important thing, to be able to say no. You don't have to say yes to everything, and you actually, there's power in no, especially as a woman in some of the roles that you're offered. You feel like that's not the message I want to be putting out there.
Now you tell me. I had great advice. They said, learn your lines, be on time, and treat others like you want to be treated. That's pretty much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.